Currently in our area, 53 degrees under fair skies. Today, partly cloudy this morning, then becoming cloudy during the afternoon. High 70. Winds southwest at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Tonight, showers later at night. Low 59. Chance of rain 60%. Wednesday, considerable cloudiness with occasional rain showers. High 65. Chance of rain 50%. Here's our 7-day outlook.
Yeah, that song definitely fitting for what we have going on today. That heat is on, and that includes you in Memphis. Heat advisory, we've got that in effect until tomorrow into the evening, as we'll see high temperatures and reaching up into the 90s. Yeah, we've certainly seen a string of 90s. No stranger to that. In fact, your average high in Memphis is right around 91 or so degrees. So that's not out of the ordinary, but boy, it's still been very, very hot and humid. That's been the key. Well, let's talk about more areas that are going to be hot. We got a number of spots that are dealing with heat advisories. Those are the areas that are in the red. That extends to the Huntsville area, Shreveport, Little Rock, Dallas. Then we've got that pink zone, excessive heat warnings. And that includes a spot like Tulsa. In fact, the Tulsa office, the National Weather Service office here, issuing an excessive heat warning. I believe this is like the 8th time this summer, which is the most that they've had to deal with here in more than a decade. So yeah, we see it, but yeah, this has certainly been a string of quite a few excessive heat warning days there. All right, let's focus in on some of the other areas here where the highs are going to be certainly above average, 5, 10, 15 degrees above, parts of the Four Corners. You get into sections of the Southern Plains, West Texas as well. Very, very high conditions expected. 101 your high there in San Angelo. Dallas not too far behind at 100, with Little Rock topping out at 96 degrees. That's actually one of the cooler spots, put that in quotes, but it's going to be one of the hotter feeling locations because the humidity values are going to be so high. So it's going to feel like 106 in Little Rock as opposed to feeling like 97 in Lubbock, where it'll be a little drier here for you. Still very uncomfortable, but slightly drier. All right, let's talk about what's going on. There's the jet stream way to the north. So no cool air is being allowed to infiltrate the U.S., at least right now. So highs above average, as we mentioned here, parts of the southwest into the northeast as well. And we got to continue to drive home our scorching car scale because we've seen way too many children dying in cars. I think the number is now 34 so far this year. 34 too many. So one of the reasons why is because these cars, they get so hot so quickly. Chicago, not necessarily a hot day, 84 degrees, right? Well, after 10 minutes, 103. After a half an hour, that car, 118 degrees, dangerous. So check that back seat for the kids and the pets before you lock up and leave.
The power of Mother Nature. These are just a couple of sights and sounds from yesterday's violent storm that ripped through Raleigh, North Carolina. The thunderstorm downed trees, knocked out power to roughly 30,000 at one point, and today crews are cleaning up the mess left behind. We want to go now to a live view of Raleigh-Durham International Airport. Right now, fairly calm, but you're starting to see this uptick in cloud cover. We're going to watch as another wave of scattered thunderstorms hits you through the day, and really that's the pattern through the rest of this week. So if you're traveling, stay cool, call ahead to your airline. Better yet, make sure you get those alerts on your phone so that you can maybe stay for an extra half hour, an hour at home before heading and waiting at the airports. Now, we do have Chicago under the gun with this line of thunderstorms. Right now, a 30-minute delay, over 180 cancellations right now at O'Hare. Still unsure exactly why, because the storms haven't reached you just yet, but we are expecting another wave of rain and wind to impact you. So you are going to be seeing these severe thunderstorms rumbling through the area, especially across central Illinois, clipping parts of western Indiana and even parts of Missouri. But we do have other locations today that will have a medium chance of seeing those thunderstorms impact your flights. So definitely make sure you get those alerts and make sure you check in with your airline. Across the Northeast right now, 30-minute delay at Newark and LaGuardia. Philadelphia also added 30-minute delay, just shy of 30 minutes, 29 minutes. But it's really just volume for you, not really seeing any weather. However, the weather will come into play tomorrow because we do have this line of thunderstorms that's impacting the Midwest right now. That's going to be headed your way through tomorrow. Plenty of yellow bubbles galore, including Pittsburgh, Buffalo, Syracuse, and of course New York and Burlington. You can also expect those delays as well. But if you are planning on traveling on the roads, expect some dangerous times as well. Hydroplaning, always a concern in these heavier storms as we work our way through I-80 across the Midwest. For today, you are going to be getting clipped by that severe thunderstorm threat. The real major threat right here, the damaging winds. Alex?
Indeed, indeed. So if you're driving to that destination, as Liana just pointed out, you got to be storm aware. Cloud to ground lightning, that hits the United States 25 million times a year. Now, if one of those bolts strikes your vehicle on the road, do you know how to survive?
Powerful, dramatic, and dangerous.
Airplanes have been struck by lightning moving through the air. Cars have been struck by lightning moving on the ground. It doesn't matter whether you're stationary or moving.
Al and Betty Perry experience it firsthand. This animation recreates the moment they're in their truck and a bolt zaps their pickup when it's moving 65 miles per hour.
We did not know that it was lightning. All of a sudden, just boom. That was